Welkom terug. Ons gesels vanmôre met 3 mense ook weer via die eter. Die eerste een is Jean Craven, die stigter van Madswimmers, en die ander een is Barkai en nog enetjie Samantha Whelpton. En ons gesels met hulle vandag spesifiek oor die feit dat hulle tussen die Noordpool en Noorweë gaan staan en swem het in die dorp Svalbard. In Svalbard, in die arktiese water. Ons wil uitvind hoekom hulle dit gedoen het en hoekom sal mense so iets wil doen in die koue? Kom ons selfs eers met hulle uitvind waar hulle is. Good morning everyone. Let's just find out for our viewers' sake. It's lovely to have you, but just tell us quickly, where are you talking from? Where are you now?
I'll kick off my side. I'm just not too far down the road. Ek is hier in Johannesburg. Ek het Sondagoggend teruggekom en nog besig om bietjie te ontdooi. En Sam?
Môre almal, ons is in Bergen in Noorweë.
In Bergen and Ron, you also there with Samantha. Tell us, why are you still there?
We decided to have a bit of a tour in Norway on the way back home. It's a beautiful country, so we're going to go hiking for the next week in Norway.
Lovely, sounds lovely. But now first, let's talk about the swimming. Why would you swim in an Arctic Ocean?
Yes, who can answer that?
Yeah, well, maybe I'll kick off. Yeah, I mean, Rams started this organization, International Ice Swimming, a few years ago. You know, I was begaafd geweest to be a part of the team. Ram organized a similar trip about 4 years ago. We had a swim in Antarctica, and you know, part of a personal challenge, you know, and what excited me of this last trip was a swim near the Noordpool, Svalbard, which is 78 degrees north. So it's literally, it's about a Joburg, Cape Town flight away from the actual North Pole. And, you know, a mental challenge, I think, physical one, definitely. But you should ask Ram, who's, I think, him and Sam are a bit more keen about the cold swims. Yeah, but life-changing. You know, such a wonderful trip, meeting such good people, but not for the faint-hearted, I must say.
Maar Jean, wat het jou gemotiveer om dit te doen? Wat was jou beweegrede?
Wel, hierdie ijszwemme is, ja, dit is redelijk challenging. Beide van die swemme wat ons gedoen het in die suid, nou in die Noordpool, die laaste swem was -1°C. Kyk, water water vries gewoonlik op 0, maar omdat die water baie sout bevat, vries hierdie water onder -2°C. Ons het in die fjord waar ons was, het ons -2 water gekry, maar ons het geswem in 'n hawe naby Longyearbyen, wat die klein dorpie is op die eiland van Svalbard, het ons geswem -1. Ja, die swemme, hoekom mense dit doen, ek vra myself ook baie keer af, jy weet, ek dink almal het maar 'n bietjie van 'n psigologiese probleem wat dit actually aanpak, maar nee, maar niettenstaande, ek dink dit is vir my 'n groei geleentheid. Dit sit definitief baie ver uit jou comfort zone uit. Die swem itself, veral as jy weet wat met jou gaan gebeur en wat ons gesien het in die Suidpool, is nogal, dit's daunting, die voorbereiding, die swim itself, and then the recovery. I mean, the recovery is a super hard process, and it's, you know, you have to be mentally strong, but also, you know, rely on people around you, professionals like Ram and his team. We had an ER doctor that was helping us with the recovery, but, you know, definitely not to be done at home alone. I would not recommend that.
Samantha, kom ons vra vir jou, watse voorbereiding moet jy deurgaan om hierdie swem aan te pak?
Ons bly in die Kaap, so ons het die geleentheid om in die see te swem, en ons swem reg deur die jaar weekliks in die see, en almal weet die Kaapse water is lekker koud. En dan ook swem ons baie in die Seepunt swembad, wat ook koud word. Daar's 'n paar weke in die winter wat die swembad tot op 13 gaan, en dan doen ons so nou en dan 'n ysbad by I&J, maar Ja, ek sal net sê die beste voorbereiding wat ons doen is swem vir 'n uur plus in koue water.
Ram,
You know, met jou,
if you can tell us, Ram, what's the length that this swim that you swam, that they are swimming? Is it a time thing? Is it a distance thing? And tell us a bit more about the support system and structure around it.
So the general distance when we swam in Antarctica and here was 1 kilometer. There are few newcomers that wanted to test it, so they swam shorter. But in principle, we try and swim 1 kilometer. That's the minimum distance to be recognized as a polar swim. It's not a plunge. It's actually a swim.
Yeah.
You're 100% right that it is linked to time, because time in the water is actually the deciding factor, the surviving factor, and you need to be able to cover the distance reasonably quickly. So a kilometer, Jean, what was your time? It's about 18 minutes or something like that, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's too long. Yeah, it's a long time. And now I miss, you show me these pictures. All I want to do is go back. But it's very difficult to explain what it's like to swim in this water. Obviously, like Jean said, you have to train and you have to be prepared, and it's an extremely mental challenge. But things can go wrong in the water very quickly, because your body shuts down fairly quickly. So we have a support structure. I've been in many places. My second time in Svalbard, I swam in Antarctica 3 times. We have an experienced doctor. He's from Poland. He was our doctor in the world champ. And it's a team sport. Everyone that came to the expedition is part of the team. So if you're not swimming and you're out of recovery, you are on the jetty walking up and down, or in a dry suit on a boat. It's not something that anyone can just go and do by himself. You can plunge into the water, but to try and attempt to swim like this, you have to have a serious support system in the water, people that are ready to jump into the water, people that know what to do when you come out, sauna. We have a rescue vehicle in case we need to take someone to hospital. It's a process. It's an extreme sport. So it's not just about the swim. It's all about before and after, and everyone is fine. That's the most important thing.
Samantha, sê gou vir my die herstelproses na die tyd, want ek lees dit is net so belangrik amper soos die swem, is die herstelproses na die tyd. Wat is daai proses?
Daar's 'n proses wat jy deurgaan as jy uit die water uitkom wat enigiets van 20 minute tot 'n uur en 'n half kan vat. Ram sê altyd die swem is nie oor nie totdat die swemmer herstel het. So ons gaan deur iets wat mense noem, en ek weet nie wat dit in Afrikaans is nie, maar ons noem dit die afterdrop. En dit is wanneer jou liggaam nou weer begin rewarm. So your body starts the rewarming process, and you slowly start getting life back into your extremities. And it's quite a daunting process. You go through about 10 minutes or so where you don't really want to talk. I remember I was told after my swim that I told everyone in the sauna in the recovery room to please be quiet and stop moving so fast.
Wow.
So yeah, it is quite a scary process. You go through a lot of pain, and you're very, very focused on just breathing and rewarming yourself slowly. You can't rewarm yourself too fast because it's really bad for your heart. So it's a process that you unfortunately have to go through and take your time doing it. And it feels, how can I say it? It almost feels like someone's pulling out your fingernails with a plier.
Yo. Genade, Samantha, nou wil ek glad nie meer swem. Jean, just quick, we have 1 minute left. If you can tell, it's a different environment that we used to in South Africa. There's animals and wildlife and that kind of thing that you don't expect there. Did you incur any of them?
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing spot. It's the team, some of them there's husky dogs. We went on dog sleigh trip, which was amazing, to a glacier close by. Such lovely animals. We were looking for walruses the one day. They were spotted in a bay. We didn't actually see any, but, there's walruses a lot. And then polar bears is a real thing. And elke winkel daar so kry mense klomp gewere wat hulle uitstal. En dit is nie vir jag soos hier in Suid-Afrika nie. Dit is om jou te beskerm teen polar bears. So if you step out of the village at Longbean or any other place outside, the chances of seeing bears is quite high. Our team actually saw a polar bear when they went on a snowmobile trip. So it's real, but it's such an amazing place and literally like another planet.
Dit is omtrent en ek dink jy moet amper alien wees om in daai water te swem. Well done. Ons almal is dink daar's dalk ietsie fout met julle, maar ons het absolute waardering vir julle durf. Baie dankie dat julle saam met ons gekyk het. Thank you very much for joining us. Barkai, Samantha Whelpton en ook aan Jean Craven. Wys jou net, 'n mens kan net 'n speedo in jou yskaswater swem. As jy 'n groot genoeg waterbottel het. Nou ja, bly geskakel by ons net hierna. Kyk, so 'n bietjie van 'n musiekvideo.